Okay. Cool beans.
Hey everybody,
I got
Phoenix
that.
Destiny here bringing you another truth stream, as it were.
Oh god.
And with me I have a guest today, so go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, it's Blackwing.
Alright, anyways, let's not waste time, let's just go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of why we are here tonight. Needless to say, of the title of the video, the beard has officially let loose the shots of the people towards a certain two. He has officially
Okay.
let loose, and they're not safe.
Well, to put this
Interviews.
bluntly, how can I put this? Let's just say Tybeard is just saying he's had enough.
Yep.
He's, basically, what's going on is there's been people been bullying cons.
Yep, and more specifically, it's a certain two people that's been giving, Vic trouble these past few months, and the con in question is actually Kameha Con. Is that what it was?
It's a huge Dragon Ball Z. It's a huge Dragon Ball con that's it's somewhere in Texas.
Yep. Anyway, but yeah, that was the bottom line of it. I mean, pretty much what they're doing is they were saying, wait, Vic Mignogna's going to show up to this place? Then you know what? We're not coming. Oh, but there's one problem with that, though. You guys are obligated to show up because you have a contract.
And this is where I bring my friend Slipcase. Slip, would you like to put your few 2 cents in here about this whole fiasco? And I'm muted.
It seems like Jared is not available at the moment. So we'll come back in later.
Yeah, but more or less just there's been here's the people that are doing it. Sabat, Brielle, and her little soy boy.
Well, all I want to say is these are dark times. I mean, honestly, whatever happened to just friendly rivalries and appreciation? Whatever happened to that?
Well,
I mean, is it really just all about the money these days?
people don't care, dude.
Now, that's just a terrible thing. But, yeah, it's like you said, people are just going to do whatever they want to do.
I mean, here's the thing. It's just, Ty Beard said he had said personally when he got on the phone to Vic Mignogna's mother. And said, I promise you, I will get Vic out of this mess, and I will not abandon by while these people.
Now, that's an interesting thing because, okay, practically every normal lawyer could basically say that to some extent, right? But the thing of it is, from what you've told me before in the past at one time, he's actually kind of a special case.
Yes, he is, but the thing is, Vic he's been doing a whole bunch of work. The only thing Vic wants to do is to go back to Duchan's. He wants to interact with his fans. He just likes to work. I mean, the guy is popular beyond belief.
Yep.
And the thing is, these screaming harpies, they tell him, oh, they said, oh, we want to get help. Bullshit. Because all they're pissed off is because Vic is more popular than you.
And that's the thing, I mean, jealousy is a terrible thing. I mean, it's even one of the, well, it's one of the 7 deadlies, and we'll just put it in like that.
Well, here's the thing. Ty Beard went in there. I recommend watching Ricardo Law's live stream from last night, or watch any of the people that have been covering the situation. Yellow Flash, Hero Hey, Umbrella Guy, Senpai's Home. I mean, basically any of those guys. They will give you more details, but I would really recommend you go watch those videos. But I would recommend watching Nick's outrage video from Tuesday. I mean, oof! He was hotter than napalm going off. Ooh, damn.
That's very hot. I mean, it's just shots were being fired left and right, not just by him, but from what we saw last night. I mean, Ty Beard also just taking shots left and right. I mean, he even went so far. He even went so far as to call the SJWs their new name, of which I feel like is very fitting, namely Social Jerk Wagons.
That was a fan actually music. I actually read the comments again.
Oh, my mistake.
Well, but also the thing is, Ty Beard said he has a whiteboard in his office, and he has a thing called the Little Rose Gallery. And he said, okay, who's the person? Okay, he's going, okay, this guy is connected to this guy is here, but he's extremely interested on this little parody called Iago.
And just to clarify, at first I thought he was making an obvious reference, but no, he wasn't. That just happened to be the code name he decided to give.
Because he said the character that he named after him is a slimy backstabber that doesn't want to get his hands dirty.
Yep.
And he has this little crony, this little, yes master, I'll do what you say, yeah, I'll get it done.
Oh, wait a minute, that wouldn't happen to be Igor from Frankenstein, would it?
Yeah, I'll get it done, master.
Yeah, Igor from Frankenstein, oh my goodness. Now we're just going classic with these.
It's just, the thing is, right now, this next situation, oh, and there's some news, and there's new things going around. There's this little twat that's going around on Twitter, flagging people that are supporting Vic, the YouTubers I mentioned. They're even going so much as to giving Nick Rekieta's law office address. And not to mention, there was this person called Supergirl, which has been a huge detective. You know what happened?
What?
She's been doxxed.
Oh boy. That doesn't sound good.
So, you know what they did to her?
What?
They put her name, her address, where she lives, and put it all on this little site called Ugly Little Liars for everyone to hound her.
Wow. I mean, at that
Just
point,
because
you're basically going out of your way to wreck somebody honest.
And the thing is, she's it's just, you don't do that to this person. And the thing is, I won't be surprised if she seeks legal counsel.
She probably will. I mean, heck, I would. You mean to tell me you're posting details about me that I don't want you to post? I mean, are you nuts? And you're doing all this just to hound me because I am an avid supporter of justice?
It's idiotic that people, okay, you have a different opinion. People are allowed to have different opinions of your own, but everyone nowadays is so damn butthurt, it's ridiculous.
Hey, popularity will always breed jealousy. I mean, that is almost a fact of life in this.
So let's go back to the big case for a second. So we have Vic's lawyers have a total of 15 targets plus.
Can you name some of them, just for reference?
Rooster Teeth, Animated News Network, Mars Girl, IO9, Jamel, Ron Toy, and there's Chris Sabat, Monica Royale, and a few big cosplayers too, which I can't remember the names because I don't want to give them more attention than they already have. It's just, there's too many targets.
Yep. Pretty much all these names on the list just waiting to be knocked down.
And the thing is, right now, some of them, there's rumors speculating that they have gotten papers. Unconfirmed rumors, but my honest opinion is to go back to those three weasels earlier. Chris Sabat, Ron Toy, they've just, for 3 hours straight, they harassed a con owner to pretty much do a tortious interference of a contract.
And, I mean, that's just wrong. This is wrong.
Well, you were there last night when Ty Beard said they're negotiating with the con owner.
Yep. And the thing of it is, I mean, I have a feeling that, because professional parties are involved, it's definitely going to go differently this time.
Well, Ty Beard did say that he's appreciative that all the people that's been sending the info is making their job a hell lot easier.
Yeah, I mean, and because at this point, everybody just wants to see Vic free. They want to help out.
Well,
lend a hand, whatever they can do.
Well, the thing is, you might be happy about this. Rumor has it, this is unconfirmed, Jamie Markey could be out of a job by the end of the year.
Well, I mean,
because this entire fiasco has damaged her reputation beyond repair.
Yeah, and at that point,
because here's the thing, she has stated on Twitter that she wants his head on a pike.
Oh wow, now that's just dark. That's dark.
And I have the tweet right here. I want his head. I want his balls. And that's a threat to that's a death threat.
I mean, last I checked, death threats are pretty much punishable by law.
True about that, but the problem is that's also counts. She's been hammering nonstop. That's harassment.
Oh, death threats and harassment. I mean,
not to mention the charge could. Well, not to mention with the death threat that was mentioned earlier, That's considered malice.
I mean, yeah. Then again, I wouldn't expect any less from the Princess of Destruction.
Well, the thing is, I won't be surprised when Marchie loses her job, when she's fired for this entire fiasco, and probably used as a scapegoat.
Yeah.
They'll be looking to redub the entire High School DxD.
Yeah, which I will admit will be a slight setback, but the only reason why I say slight is because, and I've said this to you on many occasions when we've just been shooting the breeze, I feel like there's immediately one person that could instantly replace her, even though she's...
Okay. Sorry to cut you off. Me and everybody else is going to go to a different party and let you guys finish with your stream. Sorry to cut you off.
It's alright.
Hoping you would have threw your input in earlier, but...
Well, I kind of had you guys muted while me and Steven were trying to come up with different paint designs, or paint schemes.
Well, if you want, just go ahead and throw 2 cents in and just...
Well, my 2 cents on this whole fucking case is that, number one, lots and lots of people are going to be losing their fucking jobs. Number two, this is going to set a legal precedent once this whole case is over with, and which is going to take a couple of years. But that all depends on whether or not Vic Mignogna actually... I'm sorry to say this to you, Vic, you're a good person and all, but you need to put the Bible down and pick up the fucking sword, because Richard the Lionheart back during the Crusades, if someone was slandering his fucking name, or his kingdom's name, or his God's name, he would not stand for this shit. He would pick up the sword and bring down some holy smite.
It's just, unfortunately, him and one other voice actor have one thing in common. Specifically, I refer to Johnny Myung Bosch. They just want to be left alone. I mean, their voices that they just like working. They don't want all
they
this
just
promotion.
need to harness their inner paladin, man. Bring out that fucking crusade.
I mean... But thanks for your 2 cents, Slip.
And he's gone. But anyways, back to what I was saying earlier. But yeah, the one person I feel like they could easily replace Jamie Marchi for the DxD dubs, obviously Colleen Klinkenbeard. Even though she hates playing those type of characters, I see no one else being able to do it.
But the problem is, Sure, true, but they can always find another person that can imitate Jamie Marchi's voice.
Nobody can imitate her. I mean, okay, I will admit, probably another female voice I could think of that could probably do it is Brittany Karbowski. But at that point, that's just going to be weird, because at that point, I'm going to be hearing 2 different voices on one character.
Well, the thing is, you need to separate the art from the artist music.
But at that point...
And, well, the thing is, Nick Arcade will have another stream tonight or tomorrow.
So, pretty much to everybody that's subbed to him, be sure to keep watching, and if you haven't subbed to him, then please do so, because, I mean, yeah, it might just be related to this situation, but from what I can tell, Nick Rekieta seems like he's a guy that knows his stuff, and he doesn't take any flack from anybody.
Well, the thing is, he's actually a lawyer, he has shown his credentials, but people keep countering and telling me that he's a fake lawyer.
I mean, that's just it. People choose not to believe in what's the truth.
Because think about it, they're too ignorant. They're too. To quote Adam Savage from MythBusters, which I'm hating. What was the quote? Oh, I hate to say this, Adam. I'm going to quote one of the lines you said from MythBusters. I'm going to do this in a little annoying voice. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Huh? And they're stuck in their own little world where they want to see themselves like, I'm the greatest in the world,
You know, the sad part is it's moments like this that really make me wish elements from Persona 5 was real. Because I feel like, of all the people in the world that definitely needs a change of heart right now, it's Monica Real and Christopher
no.
Sabat.
Actually, my honest opinion is Funimation needs to die.
Yeah.
It's been a dying horse for years. If you look at another website called
Crunchyroll.
Company Review, all these reviews saying you should. There's one review that I saw that was kind of interesting. It said you should be watching your back.
Oh, welcome to the stream, Metal Kuro Neko.
Hey, Kuro. If you have a question, please go ahead. We're discussing.
Pretty much at this point, like, you know, we're all here to gather our thoughts about the, you know, Vic Mignogna versus Sabat and Real case. So yeah, go ahead, share your thoughts, man. And don't worry, we don't drop names here for the most part.
The only reason that we're dropping names on those guys is because it irritated the crap out of me to find out that they have been they were bullying that con owner to force him to break a contract, which is highly illegal here in Texas.
It's been so long. I haven't seen you since last year. Yeah, Neko, I have been... Well, actually, I've been online all this time. I just don't know why you never joined my parties, but... That aside, though, I mean... Yeah, you got any thoughts about this case, Neko? I mean, I'm pretty sure you've heard about it, because it feels like now this is one of those cases that makes stuff like People's Court, Judge Mathis, or even Judge Judy, or whatever.
I want to bring those guys into them. They're incompetent.
I didn't say they were competent. I just said they were cases that pretty much...
Well, to pretty much do this in a standpoint, here's the thing. We should have followed the we should have innocent until proven guilty. There's a book out there called How to Destroy a Man, and by the looks of it, it's a play-by-play of the same book.
Maybe they're big fans of the book.
The book is disgusting. It shows you how to destroy a person's life.
I mean, who would even write a book like that in the first place?
Somebody that really hates me.
And it can't just be a normal warrior, because, I mean, I feel like normal warriors, they piss, they moan, and then they just screw off.
Well, here's the thing. This tells you how to destroy men with the fastest way possible. It tells you to post your story on social media. Then the story will spread like wildfire. Say like the guy's a pedophile. Say like the guy's a rapist or a molester. And
well, yeah, but still, I mean, you know, it doesn't hurt to say hi every once in a while. But I'm sorry to interrupt you. Please continue.
It's okay. I understand you want to say hi to your friend. Just my honest opinion is this entire case is disgusting. Because music, you want to hear something after you went off last night? Went home. What you got off last night? It's gotten to the point where Hong Kong is hearing this.
That's right. Matter of fact, I was there when it happened, because, I mean, I saw the comment about, like, it's... Oh, it looks like one of our friends wants to get in the party. Can you invite him, please?
Okay. Who is it?
Law.
That party is locked to your specifications, not mine. So.
Wait, I'm the owner?
I'll let him in. Yes, you're the owner, so.
Oh, I am. Yeah, let me pull over here for a few seconds. Yep. Alright. Anyways, we're back after that tiny commercial break. But we will be having one in about, I'd say another 10 minutes. You know, just to collectively gather our thoughts.
Well, hello there.
Well, hey, Law.
Welcome to the stream, Law. How's everything?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Well,
I went to a skate park and going down a ramp, I leaned backwards instead of forwards, so I kind of fell on my elbow.
Oh man, yeah, one of the worst places you can skin yourself.
Speaking of which, do you have
It's
your
more of a
Jason?
bruise than skinning my elbow.
But anyways, shooting breeze later, important truth talk now, hence the video. So, yeah.
Do you have your? Would you like to put your thoughts on the entire big case there, Law?
Well, I don't know. It's just kind of.
Don't you find it kind of fishy that there's no evidence?
I guess, yeah.
And plus, there's also a book how to ruin a man's life. By called him. Every
You mentioned
single-
earlier that even Hong Kong is hearing about it.
There was a guy in Hong Kong that posted a comment last night on Nick Arcade's stream. Said, "Hey, I'm from Hong Kong. I'm hearing this all the way over here. I'm gonna shudder at the fact if Toei finds out about it."
Mhm.
And to a slightly off-topic comment, like, before we get back into it, there was even a comment about somebody saying that they had moved to Canada and apparently they didn't find the people nice. The only thing about them was that essentially they're Americans, but checked off in another column.
That's a joke and a half.
Well, since you're kind of Canadian there, bud,
I'm not kinda, I am Canadian.
well, the funny thing is, dude, you want to hear something that's kind of funny? That, you know that animated news network that's, their main office is in Canada. And and they're saying that it's been run out of an apartment complex.
Really? Okay, where is this happening?
We don't know.
You know which province?
All we know it's in Canada being ran out of the apartment. We don't know where it is.
Well, that's not something abnormal.
Well, isn't there any laws like saying in Canada that you can't run your business out of an apartment complex?
Well, that I'm not really sure about because I, quite frankly, don't know anything about, or I don't know much about the law over here, but I'm pretty sure some people run their business out of their own homes as well.
Well, the only reason I was asking is because, you know, I don't know the laws over there.
That's fair.
And,
I don't know either.
And, well, I thought since you're a residential Canadian friend, maybe I thought you might know something.
Well, I'm pretty sure some of my friends will know. One of them, I have a few friends that are lawyers,
Oh shit!
Yeah. Well, they just started working as lawyers, so
Okay, so they're fresh out of the bar.
yeah. So I'd have to ask my friends about that later.
Yeah, it's just this entire big case. It's just telling people that we're tired of this cloak and dagger crap. And the thing is, Chris and these voice actors involved with this entire Vic fiasco, people about it, they hate the fans. They don't like us. All they get is that moolah that's coming out of our wallets.
Well, there you go, because they're kind of greedy about the money and they don't care about the audience.
I mean, seriously, look how many. But you have to imagine. Okay, if you're a con and you have Vic Mignogna there, and you have Chris Sabat, and you have, let's say, JP
Monica Rial.
Monica Rial. Whose booth's gonna be more? Whose booth's gonna be packed? Theirs or Vic's?
Vic's probably.
Because
I'm pretty sure there are people that are willing to support him.
if you look at the standpoint, Vic's more popular because he takes this out of his time for his busy day to interact with fans that have.
See, that's the thing. He cares about the fans, which is something that I can agree on because, well, without the fans, how are you going to earn your money?
I mean,
well, apparently by being Monica Rial and Christopher Sabat right now, I guess.
Well, you gotta remember music. You gotta remember how many targets that are right now. Ty Beards is gunning for right now.
I mean, there's a lot of them.
There's 15 and counting.
I mean, if Vic Mignogna went to the anime convention that's coming up in 2 months now, I guess. If he showed up, I'd more than willing to get a autograph.
I mean, seriously. I mean, I saw Vic's live stream on Tuesday. You can there's actually a video on YouTube that shows a bunch of people on giving Vic support. I mean, he does look like he's just got back. He admits he's got back from the gym, but he looks happy but semi-miserable.
Well, I mean, he's got people suing him for allegedly, in quotes.
No, what they're doing is they're accusing him of these malicious acts, and
yeah,
there's been no proof.
I'm trying to say that, but the words weren't coming to my head for a sec.
I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I might have hit my head a little too hard.
I hope you don't get a concussion, buddy.
I've got a pretty hard head.
Yeah,
I hope you were in that brain bucket, by the way.
Nope.
But anyways, well, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I mean, more or less, it's just not. Yeah, because I mean, it's like not only are they messing with him. I mean, it's like they're also messing with his mom. Like, that ain't cool.
Okay, that's uncalled for, to be honest. Like,
I mean, this is just a rumor I heard. When Ty Beard said, "I promise, Mrs. Vic Mignogna, that I will get your son. I will prove your son's innocence."
Okay, well, in that case, it's just like they're basically guaranteeing that he's innocent to his mom, right? I mean, that's not really pulling his mom in a bad case.
I mean, and then you don't attack someone's parents, because if someone went out to harass Mrs. Mignogna, that would guarantee to set Vic to drop the hammer.
Yeah, exactly.
And right now, Vic's been he's been professional. He hasn't wished malice on anybody. He's been, if you look at his statements and what he's been doing, it's where he's been quiet.
Unlike the other voice actors.
They've been screaming at him. They've been wanting him dead since what? Since Broly came out.
Yeah.
And the thing of it is, when you look at it on the surface, essentially, that's a major point in his favor, because, I mean, one of the worst things you can do in situations like this, and I do realize it's a bit of a cliche statement, but yeah, one of the worst things you can do in situations like this is lose control. Maintain that professional
Which
air.
he hasn't.
Yeah, I mean, maintaining that professional air, making level-headed decisions and comments, I mean, that's what helps.
And the thing is, he stated that he did not want to contact Tai. He wanted this to go away.
But that's the thing, I mean, pretty much sometimes you just
But
have
no.
to... Sometimes you just have to let them know, you know, hey, leave me alone. I don't want any part of this.
But the problem is, he's been attacked since, I don't know, since February? He's been fired from Rooster Teeth. He's been fired from Funimation. Most of the cons that were going to feature him has withdrawn and probably broken a few contracts.
Yeah, which is kind of hard when that's your career.
Well, and the thing is, and due to the info that Tai dropped on us, if you break a contract in Texas, you're on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it looks like Misa wants to take a break for a second.
Let's see,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
Anyways, we will be taking a small recess, and we'll reconvene in about 5 minutes. So, until then, let's see, where am I? Oh, Great Canyon. Just enjoy the scenery of this random stop. Oh, and I will go ahead and say this, the views of us are just strictly opinion-based, so, yeah.
Although I haven't really been following this thing as what's the word I'm looking for?
you've been having following the case, that's what it is.
Yeah, I just haven't been following the case.
Neither have I. I mean, I've kept something of a... I've kept something of an eye on it, but for the most part, I haven't really paid it too much mind, because I figured, you know, it's like one of our friends says, I mean, this is pretty much open and shut, this will be over soon enough.
Let's just hope it ends in Vic Mignogna's.
Oh, he will be. Oh, he will be free.
Sorry.
Like, there is no doubt in my mind he's going to be free.
Well, just like Nick said, there better not be a skeleton that's in their closet. It better be ballin' ass white.
Yeah, because the thing of it is, I mean, goodness help them if they've got something, because then at that point, pretty much everybody's going to turn on them, and they're just going to get utterly wrecked, because they're not going to know how to deal with it.
If you gotta look at this right now, look at how damaged Funimation's brand is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Like, they say they don't tolerate harassment, and look at what everyone else is doing.
anyways,
Okay, if you look from a business standpoint, Law, what would you have done to wrangle these damn idiots in?
Well, I don't know, to be honest, because I've never
Okay,
been in that kind of position, but yeah.
okay. I'll do this then. Okay. First off, we fired Vic,
Mhm.
and we gave a statement saying that harassment's not tolerated.
Mhm.
Enforce it.
And quite
If
frankly, they're not, because they're letting their
the voice actors run,
employees,
they're letting the voice actors go run rampant.
yeah,
And
and
last,
some of those voice actors have been told, get off your Twitter, don't post anything.
and what do?
They jump on Twitter, which is kind of
And
stupid.
start running their mouths. And if you look at the timeline from February all the way to now, people they were saying, "Oh, Vic's not going to get a lawyer."
I'm
Then
pretty sure he
comes Nick.
was gonna get a lawyer anyways.
He didn't. He wasn't. The lawyer was the last defensive option he had.
Mhm.
Okay, if you look at it, Roller comes out, makes a huge amount of money. Allegations start popping up.
Mhm.
Vic starts, cons start withdrawing from him.
Mhm.
He's been fired from Rooster Teeth first, then Funimation. Then these people keep hammering. Then he starts getting attacked by the people he's considered friends for 20 plus years.
I
And
don't
the thing
know.
is, it's destroyed him.
Mhm.
Usually people that, if their friends turn on them, I hate to put this bluntly, they'd be swinging from the ceiling.
Mhm. I'd be doing more than that if someone did that to me.
Okay.
But the problem
And
is, it's
and we are back from our little break. I mean, you guys were talking, but I was on a break, so yeah. We're back from our
But
break, and let's continue our
it's
discussion.
just right now, it's just. Then you have YouTubers start picking apart the kick Vic sides, the voice actors that are on that side, to pretty much go say, okay, Vic did this. He did
Where's the
so and
proof?
so. Where's the proof? They put out the statements, and guess what happens in about 5 minutes?
Pretty much.
Well, people start asking, where's the proof?
They start picking apart their statements, and they figure out that the statements are too damn similar.
Mhm.
The thing is,
Because this is what Nick Makeda said. What time did it happen? Where were you? What time was it? Yada yada yada. And Ty remember music? Ty said the exact same thing.
mhm.
He said, I will show you what sexual assault victims actually look like." Because they remember what time, what date, where were they when it happened.
Mhm.
Yep. But I mean, you mean to tell me these people we can't even get as something as simple as confirmation details? Like,
And the thing
doesn't that?
is, and you know what they do?
What's that?
They, as soon as you ask them one tiny question on Twitter, they go ballistic.
Mhm. Oh, you went a little hard there.
Well, yeah, but the thing of it is, I mean, that's because at that point they're realizing they're cornered. Like,
Well,
Vic
and
already
the thing
knows the
is,
truth. The fans know the truth. The lawyers know the truth. It's just at
They just
this
gotta prove
moment. It's just at this moment, the only thing we're literally waiting for is that one piece of decisive evidence that basically says, you know what, they cried wolf. It's time for them to go down.
And the thing is, right now, this Igor character is one that ties after. No, not Igor, Diago.
There's like about, because I'm watching the stream, there's like about a second to a second and a half delay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's just
we're
YouTube. I mean, that's just natural. But anyways, but yeah, it's
Just-
getting to the
I mean,
point
just-
to where it's getting to the point to where if Christopher Sabat goes, people are actually calling for the original Vegeta to come back.
Which is David. Which one of them is the Ocean Dubber, which is Damon Drummond, and we all, since us kids in the '90s, remember him as a certain masked Gundam pilot, masked pilot from Gundam Wing. Zex Marquis, the Lightning Count.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they're asking Peter Cullen, not Peter Cullen, the guy that used to do Goku for Ocean Dub. So you know what they want, right? Here's another voice actor, if you don't know this. The voice actor for Goku for the Ocean Dub also did Rolf from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. So I'm gonna say this little quote. How dare you, monkey son of a chicken!
Ran over a person.
Well, but the thing is right now, since, and not to mention this, and Sean Shamel, people have been asking him, and he doesn't realize that we're tired of all this fucking dagger crap from the voice actors. The people that are just, and Ty said this, they never liked Vic since he first walked in the door.
Then why work with him?
Because
Oh,
they
they
had
did
to
this-
protect their image.
What image? It's already been destroyed beyond repair.
Look, the thing of it is, it's all about public image these days, apparently.
And the thing is, Vic's life's been ruined.
Which is kind of sad.
And here's the thing. Vic's last hope to clear his name is Ty Beard.
Of which, it's like I said before, there's no doubt in my mind that he will get the job done.
And the thing is, I'm just gonna say this. All you VAs, Chris Sabat, Sonny Strait, Monica Rial, her little soy boy. Oh, and some of you people from Rooster Teeth, you put this you pulled the Starscream on the guy that you've, and I can't believe this. You just make my blood boil. I am tempted to go get the Wing Zero Noir and blow freaking Foundation to hell.
I'm just imagining the whole bunker scene.
Pretty much all I'm going to say at that point is, yeah, everybody's behind you, Vic. I mean, pretty much we all got your back. And I can simply say this.
Well, you can't really say everyone. There's a lot of people on this.
You know what? I want to put you like this: everybody that matters. How about that? Everybody that matters. Yeah, and you know what? That's right. I said everybody that matters. Yeah, all of you Kick Vic supporters, you can go bite my shiny metal ass.
And by the way, they got this little. Oh, and I forgot to mention this scummy little scumbag called Shane Homburg. He thinks that he has power. He's just a mouthpiece.
Well, you know what I say about mouthpieces.
And the thing is, he went on Nick Ricketta's live streams and made a fool of himself.
Well, that's what you get when someone's a tool.
Not a tool, a fool.
Same
Is there
thing.
really a difference at that point?
Well, the thing is, it's just... But the people on YouTube have been helping Vic, picking apart this phony accusations. Because you know what Kickbig has been doing since February?
What's that?
Photoshopping photos of fans that were giving Vic consent of them to hugging them and giving them like a greeting, like you know the Italian greeting, right? The 2 kisses on the cheek. That's a greet, and people think that that's an assault. That's a greeting in different parts of the world.
Yeah, well, apparently some people are just idiots of culture. They don't know what they.
I mean, now,
Whoa.
okay, and the thing is, you take on like, oh, you have a bad experience. You like, oh, I was fine about it. Vic gave me a hug. Then you say 10 minutes later, I was assaulted. What in the hell is wrong with you?
I mean,
Sorry, my rattlesnake persona is coming out.
No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you because the thing of it is, I mean, I will fully admit, I'm not well versed in world cultures either, or all signs of respect, but if there's one thing that I know you don't do, just because it's more or less supposed to be human nature, you don't mess with one another just for personal monetary gain or even fame and recognition. I mean, because you gotta know somewhere that's gonna come back to bite you in the butt somehow.
Well, the thing is right now, something has to happen. I mean, they thought, oh, we get rid of Vic, we get more jobs.
No, that's the thing. If you get rid of Vic, you axe a lot of jobs.
No, but the
Well,
problem, if you look at it from a voice actor standpoint, if you get rid of Vic, I'm not trying to be pro kick Vic. I'm a guy that believes that you should be able to have your amendment rights, not tried by Twitter court.
I mean, Twitter court isn't even a legal court anyway.
And they think it's the quickest way to destroy someone's life because of that damn book. And the thing is, it's time for the fans to take back the cons. It's time for us to put our foot down and tell them that these voice actors are enough's enough. We don't care about you. Since you don't care about us, we're the guys that pay your paychecks. We don't sign them, we fund them.
I mean, pretty much without us, you'd be nothing. You know it.
And the thing is, you're just playing, Bernowitz, where is he? And the thing is, I don't want to insult the Sandwich Trials, but this shit has to stop.
like, it's fine if it's a week of doing that, but when it's like
2 months.
a month of, 2 months of doing it, it's just like, get over yourself.
And the thing is, Vic's life, I mean, I went on one of his live streams and I told him, we got your back.
And he gave you a shout
All
out.
units be advised. We're
That's
getting
a
calls
sign
regarding
of
a dangerous driver
a guy
in the
who
area.
cares about his fans.
Instead of, and then we got some, like, actors that, like, oh, I'll go record myself in the women's bathroom. And that's highly illegal.
Unless
I
they're a
mean-
woman.
And then, even then, at that point, that's just... Even then, at
Disgusting.
that point, that... Well, I was going to take the high road and say lewd, but...
I mean, seriously, all you people, those 15 targets and counting, I pray. One of these days, I hope, if I find out, if I see any of you guys in my town, there's gonna be hell to pay, because right now, you deserve a penance stare.
I wouldn't even do that.
You know what a penance stare is, right? Are you familiar with the character Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
Basically, a penance stare from a Ghost Rider basically equals every single pain that you inflicted on a single person. It's amplified and forced back on you by tenfold.
In other words, it's the raging demon. Hey, is that a good conclusion?
Yes, but the thing is, with the penance stare, it doesn't attack you. It just doesn't. It doesn't just make you force you to feel everything you did think wrong. It burns your soul.
I don't know. For me, I'd make them feel the pain and burn their souls at the same time.
That's what Ghost Rider says. Your soul is stained by the bloody innocent. Feel their pain. And when he looks directly at you in the eyes, he's looking at what everything you have done.
Mind you, I've had a few friends turn on me because some other people are spreading rumors about me, and I don't know what it is, but this is back in elementary school. But I'm not going to dwell on it because it's just negative thinking.
I mean, but here's the thing. This outrage culture, it needs to stop. You can't just harass somebody without accusations. This Me Too movement is being misused. I admire people having the voice to speak up that have been damaged for years, but I do not like the fact that they're using this just to destroy one person and his life.
It's unfair.
It's uncalled for. I mean, this is like kindergarten shit.
Yeah. It's like, grow up.
I mean, if you get a problem with the guy, talk to him instead of friggin' waiting to pull a Starscream on him. And the thing is, I got a feeling that all these voice actors that are in like little Sabat circle, they're in on it. And I hope when Discovery comes out in the court, I hope they nail you at a-holes. Because once Discovery comes out and Nick gets a hold of every single file, and not to mention Sabat, with you harassing when Nick gets a hold of those text messages of you harassing the con owner, he is going to make sure that you are buried and forgotten.
Indeed.
And not to mention, last I checked, what's something that was precious to you? Oh yeah, your precious studio. And the thing is, I hope Chris, Sabat, Brial, all of you voices, including you people that are in on this, you are going to learn to fear the beard.
Got that right. And the only thing, I mean, adding in on this is, the way I see it, irregardless of how this case turns out, even though we know just how this is going to turn out, but even so, irregardless of how this case turns out, I can safely say to this, Monica, I met you probably, I'd say, maybe 14, 2015, I don't know. Point is, I met you at, I think it was the 2015.
Well,
It seems we have a little bit of an audio cut because my controller's acting up.
Yeah.
But anyways, going back to what I was saying though, I met you all those years ago. Point being, I thought you were nice. The thing is, this trial has basically proven me wrong in more ways than one. So on top of that, even though I haven't met you, Sabat, you guys have officially turned me off of the Dragon Ball dub. And as far as you as a singular Monica reel, you can bet I am never going to watch another dub of Sekirei ever again.
I guess you're gonna be going full sub for those shows.
Damn straight. And even for you, Marchie, because I know you're not innocent. Yeah, I'm never watching DxD either again. Not the dub. Sub, yes, but the dub, no. You guys have officially lost my respect for that, just knowing I want to be hearing your conniving little voices on those characters I love so much.
Oh, and the thing is, I lost all respect for Sonny Strait and Sean Chamel because they did that little skit.
Wait, what skit?
They did a skit completely making fun of Vic Mignogna and calling him a pedophile.
Well, that's just some people's idea of a fun afternoon, I guess.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is what they called the character that Sean was making fun of. Him, Kit Mangina.
Yeah, honestly.
And the thing is, it just irritates the shit out of me that a dude's Christian, and they think just because he's Christian, he's a monster.
It's not really the case, to be honest.
I mean, essentially, they are just nothing more than a glorified bully. And the last I checked, bullying was a big topic all throughout America that everybody is against.
What was the,
There's a lot of anti-bullying signs, even on the bus where I live.
If I recall, there was a track called, from Eminem called Bully, wasn't there, Law?
Yeah. I like that song, actually.
And if I recall, one of the lyrics is, I am bound to a bully.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Vic's doing. He's not bound to the bully because he's got Ty Beard, he's got Ty Beard's got the Amazon that are pretty much busting their ass, making sure that they get Todd Habercorn and Vic Mignogna out of this mess.
Mm-hmm. And him not responding to their jabs at him is very professional.
And not to mention, he's following legal advice.
Exactly. He's being an adult, quite frankly, unlike the other people.
And the thing is, Monica said that she has a lawyer, and her lawyer told her to get off of Twitter.
Obviously, she doesn't care.
And the next day, she was doing this. She was taking screenshots, going nuts, and saying, next to the tweet, I had screenshot this and sent it to my lawyer. I will not have her be harassed. Have a nice night.
I mean, you're just the biggest hypocrite for doing that, Monica. I mean, the thing is, your own lawyer told you to stay off of Twitter and you didn't listen to him. Oh, wait.
I mean,
wait, hold on. You thought he was going to defend you? No. That's not how it works. Guilty people don't get defended. They get accused.
I mean, it's fine to check Twitter, but don't post anything if your lawyer tells you to not.
I
Stay
mean,
on
because the
Twitter.
funniest thing is, like, a trope that's in a lot of animes that we watch, isn't it usually whenever the police shows up at somebody's school, you know, never say anything more than necessary?
And then you go on about since Monday, and you post about your sex life.
I mean, at that point, that's
just
just...
asking for it.
No. We do not need to know that, and nor do we care.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you thinking, Monica? And the thing is, you're just trying. I mean, Sean Shamel and J. Markey, they're trying to boost this GoFundMe since their ass in the crack right now for the public image, and it's not working. The facade of what you wore, is gone. The fans hate you. You only got a few followers that are just a bunch of yes men, but the people that are having people thinking like, this is wrong. I cannot do this. I can't harass a man without proof.
Exactly. That's just wrong.
And and all you guys at Funimation have been harassing this man since February.
I mean, yeah,
I
it's
mean-
just uncalled for, quite frankly.
You know what makes matters worse? When they were working the Broly movie, there was Sunny Strait, Monica Real, and Vic Mignogna. And the thing is, Monica said this: I have a blast working with friends, and she puts a kissy face right where, and she says at Vic Mignogna.
At that point, she might as well wrap her mouth around someone's tool.
It's just right now
Well, yeah, but...
we just
I mean, if you've got a mouth like that and you go and turn around the next moment, it's just like, what's the point of saying something like that?
Well, I know this might get us in trouble, but, guys, if I may I play a song?
No, well, hold on though. You gotta remember, I'm still streaming, so I mean, even if you think that there's the slightest possibility we're going to get in trouble, then don't do it. Obviously.
I know, but it's called, You're Gonna Pay.
No, just
by,
just tell people where they can look it up. I'm sure they can.
You can look
go
it on
there if they're really
YouTube.
curious.
It's an old wrestling song by the legendary Undertaker.
Okay, so yeah, so pretty much search up Undertaker's You're Going to Pay.
And the thing is, right now, it's basically, one of the lyrics is called a cheat shot, that's how you're gonna play, because you're gonna pay, and you're gonna pay big time.
Mhm.
You cannot destroy a man's livelihood. And Funimation, Rooster Teeth, all people involved, you can get busted.
Well, anyways, that's about all the time we have tonight for tonight's stream. So until next time, this is Phoenix Destiny.
Blackwing, I hope they're gonna pay for this.
Yeah. And, Hero Law.
Signing off. Good night, everyone, and have a safe night.